Hey, welcome back, everyone. This is Brendon Payne with Century 21, the Harrelson Group, and I am Brendon Payne, Expert Advisors Team Leader. And I appreciate you allowing me to continue to be your real estate resource here along the Grand Strand. Want to get you the spring update because, frankly, the market's been bouncing around for the last couple of months. A lot of uncertainty, interest rates, where are prices going, all that stuff. And I'm happy to say that we've got a nice little increase in activity going into the spring. Not surprising. Typically, we see a good increase in the amount of buyers that are active in the springtime, whether it's the investment properties on the ocean front or people that are just buying here, to be a primary residence or second home. There's always a nice little uptick, and that's meaning really, really good things for our sellers because we're getting strong prices. When you look at what determines price in most markets, it usually comes down to supply and demand. And we've got good demand, increasing demand at a time where we just don't have a ton of inventory. We're not seeing a significant increase in the inventory that's there. So that means that sellers are able to be more firm. There's not a lot of downward pressure on prices, which is meaning really, really good things if you're a seller looking to put the property on the market. So just a couple of quick statistics. Home closings versus March 2023 versus March of 2022, down 35%. Closings, not price. The amount of closed transactions year over year, that's down over a third in the amount of transactions. Condo sales, about the same, down 35% March of 23 over March of 22. That's a big chunk of transactions that just aren't taking place. So what that means for you is, even though there are fewer people that are coming in and maybe making transactions, if you are a seller, then you actually have got some good leverage because the inventory is down considerably too. So with fewer people to compete with, then you kind of got that captive audience for the buyer. Does it mean prices are going through the roof with multiple offers and selling in 5 minutes with everybody bidding over asking price? It's taken a little bit longer, but that little bit longer time frame is still historically really, really healthy. In most areas, you're seeing contracts well within that 30-day time period. And there are some situations, some parts of the market that are still seeing multiple offers and properties getting bid up a little bit. Just very, very market specific. And remember, every market's local, even to the individual neighborhood. What's happening in one neighborhood doesn't necessarily reflect what's happening a mile or two away. They're individual little areas. Pendings are up a little bit month over month, but over the last 6 months, we're still down. So that's kind of that forward-looking number that we know with pending sales. They're still down over 6 months ago. So we're probably going to see some continued transaction counts being down over last year, but that's okay. Ultimately, most of the sellers that I've worked with over my 18-year career here in the Grand Strand are worried about one property, and it's the one that they're selling at the time. And right now, values are still very good for most of the properties here along the Grand Strand. If you are thinking about making a move, give me a call. Let me know what I can do in terms of getting you updated information. I can't reiterate enough. Every market is very localized, so it's important to get an updated valuation on where you would be, and no obligation to that. I'm not anticipating that you have to do anything, or you may just decide I want to get an updated idea of where my value is. It's perfectly fine. You don't have to be in a position where you're thinking about selling. Just reach out to me. I want to be a resource for you, and I look forward to talking with you again soon. If you need anything, you can always reach me via email or on my cell phone, and I look forward to continuing to be your resource. Thanks so much.